Hello and welcome to the Application Express 5.1 video series. This Getting Started video is on building your first application. Hello, my name's David Peake, Product Manager for Application Express. When you first log into Application Express, if you go to the application builder, you'll notice there may not be any applications. There may be a sample database application, but you want to start building your own applications. So Application Express is a database-centric development tool. Primarily you need some database tables or some data to start building your applications on top of. Now you may want to start with one of our packaged applications, specifically the productivity applications, take one of those and then look at what's in there and then potentially extend them out. But for this video, what I'm going to do is show you two different techniques of being able to get some tables into the application and then start building an application on top of it. So if we go into the SQL workshop, then if we have a look at the object browser, you'll notice that there's only these Apex dollar tables, which are internal tables for Apex, and then you've got the dept and the emp table. So one of the things we can do is we might have some scripts for some tables, for example, that we want to load in. So if I click upload and choose a file, you'll see I have this demo project table script, and I'm just going to upload that one. Let's go and have a look at what's in this script. So what it's doing is it's creating a table here called demo project team members. It's adding a unique constraint, it's adding a trigger, it's adding another table called demo projects, and some more constraints, an index, and then again a trigger, etc., and so on for all the tables that are in this script here. So let me go ahead and run this, and I'll just click run now, and then once that's finished I can actually view the results, and that's what I'm looking for. Statements processed and 40 successful. So let me go back to SQL scripts and upload another script, and this one here is my data script, and I'll just upload that one. And again, just let's have a quick look inside of that one. And you can see I've got some variables defined here, and then I'm inserting into various tables. And here's where I start creating users, and then after I've created all the users, I actually go and insert in here all the projects. So I insert one project, and then for each project insert some tasks and milestones, etc. for each of them as required. So again, I'll run this script and click run now. And now that those two scripts have been run, if I go back up, then I can go into the object browser, and you'll see that I have all these additional demo tables here. If we go and have a look at one of those, such as demo projects, then here's our table definition, and if I have a look, there's a whole heap of data in each of these. So that's one way to very quickly and easily get some data into the Oracle database so I can actually start building an application on top of that. So if I go into Application Builder here and I go to Create, I can create a desktop application, and I'm just going to call this Demo Projects, and I'll click on Next. And then I can start adding in new pages. So for example, I might want a report and a form on my demo projects table, and I want it as an interactive report's fine, and I'll just add that in. And I can keep doing this. For example, I might want an editable interactive grid on my demo milestones or project milestones here. I can add that in, and I can just keep going through adding any number of pages. Now generally when I'm starting a project, then I will just start with a couple of pages or maybe just a blank page, and then continually add new pages as the requirements start to become known. So I can just go ahead at this point and create that application. And now I could actually even run this application and log into it. And here I have my projects. Now I do some work on this to hide some of these columns, etc. But as a first cut, I have a form here that I can maintain that information on. I have my milestones. Again, this is using an interactive grid, so I can actually edit these details directly in here, so I don't have a second page. And that's one way to start building an application. Let's say, for sake of argument, that you had a spreadsheet, and here I have a spreadsheet sitting here, and I'm just going to copy my whole spreadsheet and get it into my clipboard, and then go back into my browser, and then from here I'm going to go back into Create Application, and this time I'm going to say from a spreadsheet, and I want to copy and paste, and I'll just paste in the data here, and I'll give this one a name. So this is Project Spreadsheet. In fact, I don't want to call it that, I'm just going to call it Projects. And you'll see that it's identified dates as dates, and if I go across, cost and budget as number. It's got different sizes here on these character fields based on the first 20 odd records. So I'm ready to go, and I can create this application. At this point, it's actually creating the table in the Oracle database. It's populating that table with the data from the spreadsheet, and it's also created the application. And once again, I can now run this application. I've now got a starting point for this application, which started out as a spreadsheet. I have a single point of truth. I could actually send this URL out to my end users, and they could start using this application, providing they had user credentials to be able to log in. So that's just a couple of quick ways of starting to build applications based on either a spreadsheet or some tables in the Oracle database. Thank you very much.